Good morning, students. My name is Dr. P. Brahmam, lecturer in zoology, Government Degree College, Ramannapet. Today, let's learn about parental care in amphibia. Parental care in amphibian. You know, students, your parents take care about you when you are in the childhood days, because you are in the adult stage, I think. Why? Because you were I think 18 and 19, after 18 years they got adult stages. So like that only in the amphibians also, lower section of vertebrates in the amphibians also care about their eggs. That is simply amphiparental care in amphibians. The nursing of eggs, and embryos by the parents is called parental care, simply. It is well, here you have to see, it is a well developed in amphibians. The methods of caring by amphibia generally fall under two broad categories. That is protection by nests and direct caring by the parents. The parental care is amphibia mainly, simply you have to observe nursing the eggs or embryos. The nursing, how they are nursing? They are nursing in mainly two types. One is protected by the nests and direct caring by the parents. Protection by nests. Amphibians have evolved protection by the nests and protection by the direct caring by parents. You have to see here, amphibians have evaluated many more countries. Interesting methods to give protection to their defenseless eggs and larvae from the predators. The parents construct the nests into which the eggs simply are laid. For types of nets are encountered, the following types of nets are there. See, you have here, I am expanding my slide. Dear students, you put more concentration in parental care in amphibian. You observe this slide. My slide having here the eggs are appeared in different parts on the body. You see how they are embedded on their body, or beneath of their body, or upside of the body, or lower side, just be frontal from the body. So these are all the nets, mud nests. How the nets built by the amphibians means, here a large tree frog, Hyla faber, known in Brazil as the Ferrerio. It protects its pregnancy by building a basin shaped nest in the mud in shallow water. You have to see here that eggs are very simple and modified. Building a basin shaped nest in the mud in shallow water on the border of the pond. The female lays eggs about 2 days after nest buildings. The tree nests next. The tree nests, the pillow medusa and triton and criminantis are the tree frogs. They deposits the eggs in the leaf nets. The leaf nets are constructed by the following margin of the simply leaves. Leaf margins are guided in simply together by the cloacal section, and these leaf nets are screened in the branches of a trees, simply overhanging the life after hatching the layer jump into the pond. Simply a foam nets. Many amphibians convert copious mucus and secretions into nets for their young. Rhacophorus schedugae is a Japanese simply free cracks. The mating couples digs as a hole or a tunnel into the which eggs are left in a earthy mass to avoid dejections during the rains. Hatching tadpoles are washed simple manner. In that simple manner, you have to see how the eggs is protected by their parents. These are all the protecting manners. In the leaves also, here you have to observe, my dear students, on the leaf surface the eggs is simply here appeared like this only foam. The foam eggs is simply a tunnel into a pond over water of a furnace and development. The females of a South American tree frog, Lepidopsis and Mycenaeus digs has the hole near water and files it with a fourth mass of a mucus. The eggs are laid on this. When tadpole hatch, they drop from foam into water. That is pharyngealus, brioles and females secretes a sedges and shaped transparent gelatinous nuisance and membranous bag, and it is lays it eggs in it. That is the salamander, and caseling is a small salamander also deposits 50 to the 60 small eggs in a gelatinous bag which is as fastened to the aquatic plants. So these are all the parental care by the building of a nets. The nets are following type, that is mud nets and tree nets and foam nets as well as the gelatinous nets. These nets are very important, very important things, that very important things for the protection of their eggs and the embryos. This is the one of the protection by the building of a nests. That nests are very important for the construction of a nests and protection of a eggs from the predators. So next main the one is there, that is direct caring by the parents. Direct caring by the parents. These direct caring by the parents, you have to see, my dear students, I am showing here one slide. I am expanding according to the clearly visibility. Once you have to see these clear visibility of a direct caring by the parents. Direct caring by the parents. The parents directly participate in the parental care, and they have to take small care about the offspring, that is small embryos and eggs, is called as parental direct caring. That is direct caring by parents. Simply here you have to see some species of amphibians directly care their eggs and young ones. Directly care their eggs and young ones. How they are directly care and eggs and young ones, here you have to see the direct caring of a eggs and young ones of here, those having simple methods, that simple methods you caring about this. Simply foamness, here direct caring by the parents. The parents, some species of amphibians directly care their eggs and young ones. Here, my dear students, you have to see here, I am showing, expanding my diagram here, the benefits of a parental. Simply here the care, direct caring by the parental care, how they are taking much care about the eggs. You see, in the ancient days also the amphibians take much care about the protection from the predators. They are protecting their eggs protecting their eggs with the help of by using simple methods, so that is the gelatinous bags and foam nets, as well as the tree nets, as well as the mud nets. According to their convenience, they have to made all these things and simply sustainability. For this simple sustainability, they have to maintain their systematic position. This systematic position is a very important for the sustainability of these eggs. So, the direct caring of eggs by the parents here, the desmognathus is there. That desmognathus focus is a urodile. That is urodile. That urodile amphibian, the male carries the eggs around the neck in the form of string. Small South American frogs, that is a philobates and dendrobates carry their tadpoles on their back. Tadpoles on their backs. Dear students, I am showing here slide. You have to see and you have to observe. Observe this, the direct caring. How the direct caring, they make a bunch like structure. A bunch like structure clearly that frog is appeared here. The male carries the eggs around the neck in the form of a string. In the form of a string. A small South American frog, that is Philobatus and Philobatus as well as the dendrobates carry their tadpoles on their back, to which they are attached by a peculiar position, by a peculiar secretion. The tadpoles are carried from one pond to the another pond, one pond to the another ponds. In Elytris abstratus, that midwife frog, that Elytris here I am showing, you have to see in the Elytris, the midwife frog, it is also called as midwife frog of France and Italy. The male exhibits a very interesting parental care. Here you have to see in the parental care of amphibians, both male and female are participate. Here the male frog is play a major role for the protection of eggs and embryos. That is simply interesting here, that is parental care of the eggs. The Elytris is specially named the midwife toad because of interesting pairing and the peculiar mode of taking care of the eggs by the male, and the several males collect around a female. One of the male becomes successful to grasp round waist of the female. The male then lubricates the cloacal region of the female, where upon the female discharges the eggs. The eggs are then fertilized and are attached to the hind legs of the male, which carries them here and there till they hatched. Here they male and till they hatched simply. In Hylobates, the female carries the eggs in the buccal cavity till they are hatched in Notorema, and Marsupialium and marsupial toad, the eggs are deposited in a pouch on the back with one opening at the posterior end. One opening at the posterior end simply. So, these are all the things here, the eggs which is having the parental care about the system. In that system, in the parental care, the male also take care about their eggs, That's why here in the parental care, the amphibians parental care in Sri Lanka, tree frog is there, that is Rhacophorus reticulatus. The eggs are glued to the belly of females, glued to the belly of the females. Here you have to see in the diagram parental care, what I am expanding that space of the diagram, my slide expanding here. You have to observe, my dear students, clearly that belly of a female, belly of a female. In rhinoderma, the male carries eggs in its species vocal sacs. The female Ectopies of a apoda protects the eggs by coiling herself around the gelatinous eggs mass in the burrow. In Pipa, the Pipa eggs are fertilized internally, but the cloaca of the female is everted so that the eggs are attached uniformly all over the entire upper surface of the female, as the back of the female is smooth, soft and puffy nature, The eggs sink into the pockets of the soft skin, which serve as a broad chamber. Thus the female pupa carries the eggs on her back till they are hatched into maintain the mature adults simply. That mature adults are many more types parental care. In this you have to see, in this parental care, these are all the types of a parental care. Here in the on the leaves also the parental care, you have to observe simple manner. That simple manner in the parental care also, they have to take much more time and better time to classical and most informative examples. So here in the Pipa, eggs are fertilized internally. In the Pipa, eggs are fertilized internally, but the cloaca of the female is everted so that the eggs are attached uniformly all over the entire upper surface of the female, as the back of the female is smooth, soft and puffy. The eggs sink into the pockets of the soft skin, which serve as a broad chamber. Thus the female Pipa carries the eggs on her back till they are hatched into mature adults. So that's why you all the people have keeping how the amphibians take much more care about their parental care. Their parental care is very much an essential working. It properly works to immediately. So in the eggs upside of the body and lower side of the body, beneath of the body, you see here, these are all the types of eggs, how they are take care about their eggs and their embryos. Protect from the predators. This is the main 2 points they are taking very much care about, taking of these protection of amphibians. How amphibians are protecting? You have to see the image of how the amphibians are protecting their lives. Simply, these lives are very, very important for the development of their species or their races or their generation. Simply, if they are not protecting more eggs in the water, all the predators they consume the eggs and their population is very, very less. So that's why the amphibians take much more effect and enthusiasm to collect the things which are abundantly related images. Simple. These are all the parental care, mainly in the parental care protected by the nests, building of a nest direct. They built a nets in the nests, in the mud nets and tree nests, as well as the foam nests and gelatinous bags, and direct care by the parents, and direct care by the parents. The parents directly, without building any nests, and they are not digging any burrows, they have to keep their eggs on their body parts, keep their eggs on their body parts. That is the direct caring by the parents. So here the parental care in amphibia is nothing but of a the nursing of eggs, the nursing of eggs and embryos by the parents is called parental care. It is well developed in amphibia. The methods of caring by amphibia generally fall under two broad categories. They are protection by nests and direct caring by parents. Protection by nests. Amphibians have evolved countless interesting methods to give protection to their different eggs and larvae from predators. The parents construct the nests into which the eggs are laid. Four types of nests are encountered. They are mud nests and tree nests and foam nests, as well as the gelatinous bags also. The direct caring by the parents is quite different from one species amphibians in frogs, one frog to the another frogs. So these are all the parental care by the amphibians. These amphibians take parental care about their species. This is a very important thing. And what is the use of, what is the benefits of a parental care? What is the benefits of a parental care in the amphibians? It is important for the survival of a young one. It is very important for the survival of a young one. For the survival of a young one, simply. Then next you have to go here. It is important for the survival of a young one, and it is improves offspring's quality in a way that leads to increase offspring's survival and reproduction. Already I am saying what is the benefits or what is the use of this parental care in the amphibians means they develop their offsprings, the survival and reproduction. In the future, when parents are no longer associated with offsprings, that's why these are all the things are very important to the parental care. In that parental care is must and should need for the developing their offsprings. Here directly they are protecting their eggs and embryos. Indirectly they are protecting their eggs and embryos. They have own self, they are themselves. In the amphibians, they have to build the nests and make a pup muds, and these are all the parental care in the amphibians. Once again we are recapitulate or go through the parental care in amphibians. Parental care in amphibia, a parental care is nothing but of the nursing of eggs and embryos by the parents is called parental care. It is well developed in amphibia. That well developed parental care is divided into two types. One is protection by the nests and direct caring by parents. Then amphibians have evolved countless interesting methods. That methods, in that mainly two methods are there. mainly two methods are there: protection by nests and direct caring by parents, and mud nests. A large free frog, Hyla feba, known in Brazil as the Ferinho. It protects its pregnancy by building a basin-shaped nest in the mud. And the tree nests and foam nests are there, as well as the gelatinous bags also there. And pharyngealus brolus female secretes as a surges and shaped transparent gelatinous membranous bag, and it lays its eggs in it. The salamander key selling in a small salamander also deposits 50 to the 60 eggs, small eggs in a gelatinous bag, which is fastened to aquatic plants. So these are all the important things in the protection by nests, and the direct caring by parents. The direct caring by the parents. The parents as themselves, they have to take the direct caring about the offsprings. The offsprings here, you have to, the gelatinous bag which is fastened to the aquatic plants is simply some species of amphibians directly care. You, my dear students, you have to clearly observe, when at the time of a rainy season, at the edges of your ponds or a small ditches or a small tanks, you have to observe a foam like bunch is appeared at the side of a tank edge side, that they are appeared as a foam like structures. In that foam like structures also having the eggs of these simple parental care methods. In some of the male frogs also take more care about their eggs. So that is simply Alitis in France and Italy. Male exhibits a very interesting character. That male interesting character, parental care of the eggs. The Alitis is specially named the midwife toad because of the interesting pairing and the peculiar mode of taking care of the eggs by the male. So these are all the peculiar methods to take care about the their eggs, and their eggs, as well as the take care about their eggs and their embryos. So this is the totally parental care in amphibians. Especially amphibians take care or nursing their eggs and embryos from protecting from the body, and nursing of eggs and embryo by the parents is called parental care. It is well developed in amphibia, amphibians also. That protection is protected by simply by nests and direct caring by the parents. Protection by the nests and direct caring by the nests. Amphibians have evolved countless interesting methods to give protection to their defenseless eggs and larvae from the predators. The parents construct the nests into which the eggs are laid. 4 types of a nest, simply 4 types, and direct care. So this is how much every living organism, they are taking care about their offsprings, eggs and embryos. Why? Because to develop their offsprings, to develop their races, to develop their coming generations. That's why more benefits are there in the parental care, not only in the amphibians, even though in the human beings also parental care is there. From 4 to I think 4 to 5 years, up to 4 to 5 years, from infant to the 2 to the 4 5 years, the mother has take much care about their offsprings. In the human beings also like that only. These are all what I am discussing with you and tell you too, that all the things which are very very important for taking care in the amphibians. Taking care in the amphibians. The amphibians must and should take care about their eggs and embryos to sustain their development, to survive, to protect from the enemies. Survive and protect from the enemies. These are all are the two types: protection used to their eggs, embryos, and sustain. It is important for the survival of a young one, and not only for their young one, for their all the things. The sustainability is a very very important. So this is the uh, parental care in amphibians. Parental care in amphibians. Thank you.